Immature Gamer.
Hey everyone, it's Immature Gamer here. I'm hoping you're having a fantastic day. Today's video is going to be another wall run, jump spot, and SnD Bomb plant peak spots. I'm kind of going to keep this series going. I think I'm going to go through every map, and hopefully what I show you, you guys can learn something. I know some of this stuff might seem obvious, but you know, I'm trying to appeal to all audiences, so new players, advanced players. So you know, bear with me. Sometimes I might show you something you already know. But anyway, we're on the map Throwback, and just FYI, I am using dead silence. That's why you won't really hear my propulsion. And I'm also using propulsion. It gives you, it fills your, I guess, energy bar or jump bar there a little faster than normal. So it makes it a little easier to show you guys what I'm doing. But most of the stuff you don't need that. You can do these wall runs without it. So first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of run around the map and show you guys what you can actually run on, what walls are actually runnable, which pretty much mostly everything is on this map. There's really no crazy wall run, secret wall run here or there. It's mostly pretty obvious. For definitely for newer players, you'll notice on some maps you'll see arrows on the wall. Well, guess what? That's kind of telling you you can run here. On this map, it's a lot. I think there's some on the other side as well. I'll show you that in a minute. But this is definitely a pretty obvious, pretty frequently used wall run in this game. So that's that. You know, it's kind of easy. You're gonna know about it. The next kind of a cool wall run that will kind of help you out on this map. It's definitely kind of a chaotic map for search and destroy and for team deathmatch or for whatever you're playing. But you actually can run all the way across this middle center section. You know, obviously, I'm not showing you the best example, but it's definitely doable, guys. You know, just practice that a little bit, and you can get around. It might help you out. You might get a few extra kills, but it is doable. So I'm just kind of ranting, but I am just gonna show you. You can, all this stuff is runnable. You can run on all these surfaces. So another kind of big wall run in this game that you'll see a lot of people using is, again, see the arrows there, will be this front wall here, this train station, depot, whatever you want to call it. You'll see a lot of people up there, which, you know, depending, especially on the start of the map, first thing you're going to do, especially if you're on this side, you're going to have somebody kind of watching this, or you're going to be up in this sniper spot window. And I'm going to be looking for that. You know, it's pretty obvious. But again, over here, you can run on this whole wall section. You know, you might have known that, you might not, but you can. You could run up on there if you hit it. You can run up on here. So it's, you know, pretty obvious. There's nothing, like I said, nothing too crazy on the wall runs here. So now, what I'm going to show you are some. I think some kind of cool ways to use the wall run to your advantage. You know, search and destroy or whatever game mode you use, team deathmatch maybe. I think this is kind of a cool spot. So what I do, I like to use it especially if you're using a sniper rifle. But what I do if I'm coming off this, you'd be on defense on this side on search and destroy, for instance. You know, one of my moves would come up here. I'm going to peek this window, see if no one comes. You know, a lot of people are going to come into that room over there. But another thing what I'll do is I'll try to get a quick sniper, a quick pick. I can't really see. A lot of the other team is most likely going to we're going to have someone rush to this area. You know, and not always, but I definitely a common area. So what you can do is you just hit this little wall run here, and you can jump over, and you can. That was kind of a bad example, but let me try again. can pick up a quick snipe there. So you may or may not use it. It's just something to know about. And kind of my last little, I think, is kind of a cool little wall run to use or keep in your back pocket, especially on search and destroy, is this little area here. So what you can do, you can plant B and kind of jump up in this area, especially if you're kind of by yourself, maybe a 1v2, 3 situation. They're most likely not going to be looking for you up here. I would definitely recommend that you have dead silence. You definitely need that because they're going to hear you, obviously. But what you can do is just stay up here, peek the bomb, and then I would stay up here. I would just kind of just do this circle. But most likely they're going to be running through here or running over there. You can maybe get kind of see them before they see you and get the advantage. So anyway, this map, like I said, nothing crazy on the wall run aspects, but I'm gonna go over kind of some main head glitches. If you're an advanced player, you're gonna know these already, but if you're not, especially on search and destroy, 9 times out of 10 there's gonna be someone in there. There's gonna be someone peeking this barrel on offense, and on defense they're gonna be the same. They're gonna be peeking this barrel. They're gonna be up in this silo, or they're going to be over by the farmer's market, on this side for anyway. And then I already kind of went over in the middle where you're going to be in these little food, that says a food court, whatever, in these rooms, kind of peeking. And then you got the train station, just kind of some obvious spots. But lastly, what I want to go over is this is just mainly particularly for search and destroy. So if you're not a search player or don't care, then thanks for watching this far. You don't have to watch anymore. But anyway, what I would do if I was if you're on offense, what you want to do, I think, is the best place to plant is A. A is probably the best in this map, particularly the best spot to plant, especially if it's like a 1v2 situation, because you can plant and get really far away and kind of get out of the way and be able to peek on the bomb and not have to challenge, and maybe they can get an easy pick. And I'll show you what I mean. So for instance, right here I plant the bomb on this little corner, by the corner of this bomb.
The bomb has been,
and this is actually an awesome spot for 2 reasons, because you can see it from both sides. So when I plant, I would plant there, and I'd probably come over near this little famous diner, and I'm gonna be watching my enemies coming from this side. You definitely want to watch this door. You're gonna want to watch in this alley. But what you can do is come peek up, see the bomb real quick, and come down. You can kind of keep your eye on that. And then also on the other side, this is even better, I think, better jump spot, because not a lot of people will look up here, but up on top of this house, you can actually kind of peek the bomb. See? You see the bomb. And you don't need a sniper. You can have a assault rifle, whatever, what have you. You can peek it. So I'll sit here. A lot of people do know this spot, so be aware. Someone's could come from under there and hit you, or they're gonna look for you. But definitely, if you're by yourself, it's a great spot in general. So that on this side of the map, I think, is your best bet, especially if you're on a 1v2, 1v3. But I'm going to kind of go over on this right side of the map lastly about kind of a good bomb spot. I particularly don't like B side to plant, but sometimes it happens. I would definitely recommend you have, if you're by yourself, go over to A. But if not, just plant the bomb, and there's really not a lot of coverage you can get in this area. But one thing I would do is you can kind of jump over here, watch this barn area, and then kind of jump up over here, and you can kind of peek the bomb real quick, come back. So this map, nothing's too crazy. It's kind of straightforward, 3-lane typical Call of Duty map. But I think that's gonna do it for this video, and I hope you learned something. And I have 2 other videos out right now, Frost and Genesis. Go check those ones out. I definitely have some cool spots, I think, anyway, that you probably don't know about. So go check those old videos out, and if you like the video and you learn something, please hit that like button. It helps me out. And if you want to see more of this, please subscribe. So anyway, Immature Gamer here, and I'm out. Take care.
Choć nie wiem